Hi, everyone. Welcome to Terminus and Friends. I'm Corey Domino.
I'm Dylan.
And this is Drew Sawyer from Moonshine Posts.
The friend.
He's the friend.
How you doing, Drew?
Doing great.
What are we playing today?
So I had the guys at the office actually pick 4 random games out for me. I don't know if we can do all of them, but I mean, I actually still like to play games, but these are games that I think we're going to start off with one that I'm most familiar with, which is actually, what's this game called?
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Super familiar with
yeah.
it.
I'm still the most familiar with this game.
Well, here, jump in it.
It's like soccer, even though most people don't consider that a real sport. But I went to my...
That's weird.
I mean, I do. I played it. I went to my first United game, actually, this weekend. It was amazing.
2 hour long with a 0-0 tie.
Only in soccer. All right, so I hit B, right? All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm here. Wait, am I really supposed to start?
Yeah, go for it. Let's get you in a game, and then we'll...
I thought you said you knew this game. I thought you said you were familiar.
I mean, now I'm just going to play this game and not know how to really start this interview. Why don't you guys just ask me a couple questions while I fumble around here?
Sure.
What should I play? Doubles?
Do whatever. Standard. 3-3. I think it's just
you
whatever.
can select more than one, so
it'll just put you in whatever.
Cool. So they can see both screens on this?
Yeah, so they can
we're
see...
up in the corner, and they can see what we're doing.
Yeah, there's a little picture.
So they can watch me screw up while I screw up?
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, they get to see the expression on your face when you...
We have one other friend here, by the way. Honorable mention. We have Christina Cromer, who will not be on camera.
Yeah, she can't see her, but
she'll be
she'll probably
cheering against me.
Very severe burn victims.
So, damn, dude. Okay.
Is this 1v1 right now?
No. We've got some
Oh,
teams.
doubles?
Yeah, this guy's such a noob. Clearly he's never played.
So you know the ball camera and free camera, right?
Yeah, sure. Look.
Shag and nasty score.
I just, that was my team, right? That was my goal.
Did you do an own goal? Oh, no.
Shag and Nasty is on my team, right? Even though he's a different color?
You're blue.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not you.
I've got a sweet Rick and Rick and Morty game tag. Okay, so I guess we should talk a little bit about...
We'll talk about...
so you were...
talk about your rickshaw thing.
Yeah, well,
I think...
Yeah, we got rickshaw.
We can't start...
Oh,
okay.
I was interested in the clam farming.
Oh, clam farming, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, clam farming...
That's not a euphemism.
Nope.
Literal clams.
Although all of my Tinder dates thought it was, and I had to explain myself for 30 minutes.
Man. No, I'm not a pig. I'm just eccentric.
I wrote a pickup artist book called Clam Farm.
By mystery.
Professional bivalver.
So teach us about the intricacies of clam farming.
Oh, okay. Well, really, wait, reels?
Yeah,
I kind of am interested. I'm interested about that.
Okay. No, Shaggy Nasty, no.
Oh,
no! That own goal.
You got an epic save though, which is great.
My guy own goal. Okay, so let's.
No, you didn't.
Let's start at the very beginning. Let's just do a Drew Sawyer origin story, I guess. I ran a student news program. I'm from Rome, Georgia, Northwest Georgia, and I ran the student news program there.
Is that high school?
Yep, right in the beginning of, I guess, what we kind of call the digital camera revolution.
What was the high school you went to?
I went to Rome High School.
There was just the one?
Yeah.
Just the one?
Yeah.
What was your mascot?
The wolves. The Wolves.
The Roman wolves?
Damn.
Is it like Romulus and Remus?
Oh, yeah, no. If you go downtown, you can still see them sucking that wolf teat.
They actually literally have a statue in front of City Hall. Romulus and Remus.
They're still there, dude.
Which is amazing.
No, legend has it is that it was a statue. Actually, I mean, it is true. It was a gift given to us by, I think Mussolini gave it to us. Good old Mussolini.
Oh, really?
Mussolini?
And I'm pretty sure, I don't actually know, but I mean, I'm pretty, oh, no, shagging. All right, hold on, sorry. So anyways, yeah, I think it got stolen actually from the original cast. And it's like this big, I guess it's iron, I'm not sure, statue downtown. Anyways, they stole it in the middle of World War II, or it got taken down for safety, and then someone like never found it again. Shut up, Shag, and I saved that shit. All right.
Back to clams.
Sorry, man. I'm trying to rally my guys, but the Shag and Nasty keeps like nastying my boys. Tribal Warm Pup. Oh, I love it. His name's Warm Pup instead of. Maybe it's War Pup. Maybe it's War Pup.
War Pup. Yeah.
War Pupper. All right, cool. All right, this is gonna be terrible. Me playing while the beginning of the this thing. Oh God, I got it. I got it.
That's what makes it fun.
Do you need someone else to play while you?
Oh
while you
no! I'm catching.
Reminisce.
No, I don't need to reminisce. So yeah, well, why don't we? I'm just here to play this game, so I'll just play this game now.
You bastard.
All right, long story short, I ran a student news program. It was fucking awesome, and I went to Rome High School, and it was fun. And
Wolves,
so
the Wolves.
I'm a Georgia boy, and after that, I went
Got
to
exploded.
a myriad of university systems. One of them was Florida State,
Cool.
and they have a notable film program, as you know. I, however, did not get in.
Oh.
My husband did not either.
That's okay.
It's hard.
It's only 15 people per class. Anyways, I made a lot of friends, several of which actually went on to do great things. I'm going to own goal. It's okay. It's okay. It's in my. I can do it. I can do what I want.
You want to go to the orange side there?
I think
Come at them, bro.
there's this movie that came out. I don't know. It was. People said it was okay. It's called Moonwalk, Moonride, Moon something.
Moonrise Kingdom?
No, Moonstank.
Moonwalker?
What was that famous movie that came out?
Moonraker?
Cromer? You know, Moonlight? Yeah, that's the
Moonlight,
one.
yeah,
But no,
yeah.
I went to school around that era. Some of those guys, editors
nice.
and producers, and so clearly they deserve to go to the program, not me. Regardless, I quit, and that became kind of a consistent theme in my college education. But oh, by the way, maybe I should also tell the audience that I own the largest independently owned post house in Georgia, so I'm doing okay
Oh, no.
now.
No.
It's kind of a big deal.
It was like, no, it's just a college dropout
But
that
I
we found.
dropped out 4 times. I'm gonna get this goal! Get in there! No!
Do it!
Travel warm pop! Alright. Alright. So regardless, oh man, fuck this shagging dude. He's killing it. Oh, he doesn't have good
You
team.
gotta get those jumps. You gotta get those,
Dude,
double tap.
You mean
A
the
jumps.
smash? The overhead smash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Your
And
air
the-
game
yeah.
is.
Damn.
Yeah, you can double jump,
Yeah, I
do
know.
little maneuvers, do a barrel roll.
Also,
Do a
you're
barrel roll!
switching. Sometimes the ball cam can mess you up when you're close
Oh,
to
I
it.
see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, so there you go. So it
Ball
switches
cam.
from like the camera focusing on the ball from
Sure.
the camera being behind you.
Oh shit, shagging nasty. All right, cool. So now I have these few seconds where I'm losing tragically.
Shagging nasty.
Regardless, yeah, no, I dropped out, and it's actually a really great story. This. I think this whole interview alone is worth this story. I went down to the student union. So I had, just like everyone's supposed to, or at least how they try to sell it. I actually don't know how to sell it anymore. Wait, now why am I going backwards? Guys, when you're in high school, they're like, you should take these AP classes because then you get to spend less money in college. And then like some of the kids can't pass the test and they're kind of embarrassed. Well, no, I passed all my tests, and but I had this one basic level class left over at the beginning of my university system, and I had to go write this research paper. Regardless, I went to the Student Union Square, and I saw this man in slow motion. I can still remember it, and he looked like Fidel Castro, arms and stretched out like Jesus on the cross.
Ooh, candy corn.
And oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
And he was handing out papers in each hand, and I walked up to him, and he's like, I was like, what are you giving out? Because it was like club day, you're trying to figure out what clubs do I want to join. It's my first year in college, so I'm like, all right, this guy is very intriguing. I gravitated towards him. He was handing out papers about anti-male circumcision papers, or at least more or less bone up on male circumcision and or just child circumcision in general. And I actually decided to do my research paper on this. And I was attending his meetings for more research on campus, on these student-led campus meetings. Regardless of his agenda, one day he brought all these clams in this of course he brought that to a dick meeting, but he brought these clams, and I was like, "Wow, this is interesting. Why did you bring a bucket of clams?" He's like, "Well, I'm starting out this thing. I'm an up and coming clam baron." And I was like,
Clam baron.
And I was like, tell me more. I ate these clams, and I was like, I actually didn't know I like clams. And then, long story short, he's like, oh, you should come out to the farm. There's another long story involved. Regardless, ended up knowing his niece. And his niece and I were like really good friends. And she's like, oh yeah, that's my crazy uncle. We should go hang out with him. He has a really beautiful place on the beach. So I went out there and I saw this place on the beach. And we were friends instantly. And, you know, at the end of that, I was just kind of like, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I was going to get in the film program or not. And all this stuff went by. And at the end of it, I clearly didn't get into the program. And he's like, yeah, I could always use an extra hand. You want to come down? And I didn't really think about it, you know. Cut to like 4 months later, I like show up. It was kind of weird because my parents thought I was crazy. This is a repeated theme throughout my life. My parents like, what are you going to do? It's like, I'm going to go be a clam farmer. This guy, he's got a job for me.
The clam baron.
Down at the farm. My parents are like, do we let him go? Do we let him leave the house? Do we like straitjacket scenario? It's like, I was like, I'm in need of adventure. You don't understand. It's like, is he dropping out of school? Yeah, of course. I was like, dropping out of school, going to become a clam apprentice. And that's exactly what I did. So that was pretty fun.
This was your freshman year in college?
Yep. Yeah, I didn't even get. Actually, I had a good.
You didn't even start. You just.
No, I had a freshman year.
You did your freshman year and then
he
clam
just
farming.
blew up.
I know. I got bloated up.
Did he have a gun?
So eventually you studied overseas, though, right? You
Oh
went
yeah,
to Germany.
that's a second life. Yeah, that happened later.
So how long? So how many schools? How long were you a clam farmer before you went to Germany?
I was only a clam farmer for 2 summer seasons. I learned a lot, and like we could honestly just play this game all day, and I could tell you about the most crazy shit that happens to you on the ocean. And I would love. And I would love to.
A favorite ocean story? Favorite clam farming? Like,
Yeah, but
the kids come and like tip the clams over at night and.
Yeah.
Sounds so bad.
Yeah, it sounds dirty. No, I mean we did a lot of cool stuff. We go fishing at midnight. We had to go. I mean, there is. We have a great story called the Great Clam Rescue, where we had to rescue 4 million baby clams out of the ocean water in the middle of a hurricane.
Oh, jeez.
And
do you remember which hurricane that was?
Yeah, Hurricane Dennis, actually.
Dennis.
Yeah, look that up. But
Baby clams.
it ended up turning to the left and hitting Pensacola. But like, we 4 million baby clams. It was actually not that lot.
That's how many.
It's not that lot. It's not a lot, really. It's really like a bunch of bags of concrete and just like sitting at the bottom of the ocean floor. But we had planted them the whole time. They took forever, but to pull them out, we did it in like a whole day. And I just remember like there's
How
some.
deep do you normally plant them? Like,
Well, I mean, off the coast. This was in a harbor where they have designated growth spots. This guy is just destroy. And why they all have the same name? Oh, they don't. Okay. Well, anyways,
it's just that one guy all over
that one
the
guy
field.
just everywhere. Oh shit! I have a beer. So
Story of my life.
this guy, he had these designated growth spots in the middle of this harbor, and which is like protected, shallower waters. So I mean, you have a tide, which like comes into play pretty much in every story.
Yeah.
Like,
of course.
like especially the one where I like get pulled out to the ocean by myself. There's another one where I have to like rescue the boat, also by myself.
People are good at Rocket League.
He kept
everyone.
leaving me
Just
alone.
As an aside, that
Almost like as a test to see how many different ways I could die in the ocean. But yeah, drifting out to sea was definitely my least favorite.
a lot of riptides.
Oh, tons. Well, no, the harbor was pretty chill, but there was this one when we pulled up during the Great Clam Rescue that the boat broke in half,
Oh.
and in the middle of a giant 16-foot swell.
Is this
And,
like a rowboat? Is this a motorboat?
This is it's called a bird dog boat. So
Bird dog boat.
so the engine's actually in the front like a pointer dog. So you like point like this, and that's the direction you go. And I remember, we had rescued pretty much all the clams, and then well, actually I don't feel like telling this story right now. I'm just gonna put it this way. Let's just say let's just say at the end I was scanning the horizon with binoculars with no van in sight. And I got pretty worried after a couple of, I don't know, what seemed like maybe an hour. And finally, through the curtains of rain, Mr. Van Lewis walked through with a boat engine on his shoulder. And no words were spoken. And I ran down the beach, looked at him, helped him carry this boat engine to the top of the hill. We set it on this fence. And, I mean, this is like a real hurricane going on. It's like the police had already come and gone and told us to leave.
When the boat broke, this is the same as with the baby clams?
This is the Great Clam Rescue.
Great Clam Rescue.
Yeah, and we finally made it to the top of the bluff. We put the engine on this fence, and I just looked at him. I was like,
"All right."
And he looked at me and he goes, "Let's get out of here." I was like, "Okay." And then I held out this, like, I don't know why or how this works, or I have the photo to prove it. I did like OG selfie with like a disposable camera. It was like 14 years ago, or maybe 8. This is way longer than that. This is like, about like 16 years ago, I guess. That's way longer. But I like held it out, snapped that selfie.
This is before selfie sticks. You had to reach
Exactly.
the arm all the way out.
Yeah, I had to use my
Dark
actual
ages.
arm and wind the camera.
Oh my god.
So what caused the boat to break? Just the there was just so much
I'm just gonna go ahead and say hurricane.
hurricane?
Yeah.
General, just hurricane hit the boat, it broke. Okay.
I mean, we were in the water and we were literally doing sinking in and going up on swells.
Word.
Sinking in, going up on swells.
I didn't know if there was like a maritime like terminology for like the way
Big
it
fucking
cracked.
wave.
Big fucking wave is
Yep.
the maritime term? Okay.
Yep.
the BFW.
Yes, the BFW. Indeed. No, they have those kinds of. There are some maritime terms for like the bands of the storms that are coming through. Guys, these orange teams just crushes.
He's got to score 9 times in the next 8 seconds.
All right.
If you don't let the ball touch the ground,
Oh, that's true.
the timer won't stop. So you just have to keep it in the air.
All right, now I'm just gonna look at the camera.
So how
So-
did you get to Europe from there? So, or did you have something you were?
You know
something to add to
what's really interesting, and this is where it all comes down to, is just that I remember I would sit at these back at the clam farm. We literally only ate like Malamar spinach, peanuts, and tomatoes, and occasional blueberries, and lots of clams, obviously. Some mullet fish.
How'd you typically? How do you normally take your clams? How do you normally?
Raw.
That's
Raw?
true.
Just
Really?
raw?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I
I've-
guess I'm thinking mussels or not. What scallops? That's
Yeah.
what. My
I think those are
family had a
the.
lot.
I think those bivalves are typically not prepared raw, because people eat raw oysters all the time. You know, so.
Do you ever have clam bakes? Because I've been wanting to have a clam bake recently, and if that's something that you
That
you do,
now.
I don't think that's a funny statement. I
It's
don't
not-
know why.
No. That's the thing.
I
It's
gotta
like
carry
You're
this
grumpy.
shit because these noobs here.
just want a clam bake.
it's not necessarily like the nicest thing. I don't know how to say this.
Is it like not a good thing? Is that like
No. We should do that.
Yeah. I have actually this nice fire pit in my backyard that I think would be perfect for it.
You've had a fire pit this entire time?
Yeah. Didn't I show you?
No, I've never seen your backyard.
Oh.
Damn.
Just
I thought this was
normally just
called.
stay in your
Oh,
living
it is.
room
It's
and-
Terminus event and friends.
and we're
Yeah.
kind of.
And y'all are just-
Well, we're not the friend.
Right. I'm the friend.
You're the friend.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just awkwardness.
Yeah. This is Terminus.
Oh,
Terminus Associates and
yeah.
friend.
Yeah. With coffee. All right, and beer. All right, so
With coffee. Oh, that should have been something included in our
I
branding.
watched that Iggy Pop,
With
Tom
Brandon
Waits,
and beer.
Coffee and Cigarettes earlier today.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a great movie. I love that
Oh, yeah.
movie.
Oh, short.
oh, that's a good scene. That's
Oh, there's
pretty-
yeah.
at the bar they're scene. Yeah, it's really awkward actually. I don't like watching this orange team treat you guys this way.
It's a different.
This is a
orange
different,
team.
completely
It's a
different,
It's a different
orange.
orange team.
Oh,
every
that's
time.
why you guys should choose orange next time.
That's the problem.
Let me see here. Oh, so yeah, I mean, I guess you want me to get to Europe real quick.
You don't have to get to. I don't want to rush you to Europe. I'm just interested.
Yeah, we haven't even
about
gotten to your film career yet. It's still just you bumming around
well,
college.
See, that's the important part of this story, Corey, though, if you think about it, is that I had to go out there and struggle in the clam fields.
You had to learn what it was like to be a clam farmer.
Just a
before I
young
could
boy.
learn.
He's a young boy struggling in the clam fields.
Oh! To be perfectly... Well, never mind. Yeah, go struggle in the clam fields, everybody. No, I mean, I had to learn a little bit about life.
No, that's great. I mean, it's better. You should have life experience.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. So let's just continue along. Drew's throwing away his life, but it really worked out for him in the end story.
Oh no!
Oh man, you get
Overshot it.
Shaw as hell.
This game is all about the like nuances, and I don't have it.
Hey guys, should I not have said that out loud? Is that like something that the kids say? Shaw as hell.
Shaw as hell? I don't know that
Is
one.
that like
Never
his
heard.
name?
Is
or
that a thing?
Is that a saying?
Wait.
You guys need to join the Orange team. This is some sweet
Oh, Shaw.
gamer glasses.
Well, you know what it is there's a guy who used to work here that played this all the time on this account.
Oh, that's
and he
probably
was
what it is.
super good. Shout out to Alex Baker.
Alex Baker.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Alex.
This character's probably ranked really high. Oh, is that going to go in?
That's
there
gonna
we
go
go.
in. Son of a-
See?
Nice.
See? All right, I just got to do that 4 more times.
All right.
It just, just a little...
Yeah, it's on.
Tap.
It's pro.
No, totally on purpose.
Hey, are we playing on the PS4 Pro? Speaking of pros right now?
This is the PS. I think this is the PS4 Pro.
No, we're playing on the... Oh, you have
We're
one.
playing on the...
Pretty sure we have one, yeah. But I think his rank is pro, and that's why.
Oh, okay.
Because I was saying, as our coworker would like got his ranking really high.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We need to get
They're
on the
so
noob.
good.
We need to get on the noob servers.
Well, yeah, man, I guess I should jog through that real quick so we can start talking about movie stuff. I mean, I could also just talk about movie stuff, but...
Whatever. This is free form.
Okay.
I mean, you could talk about Game of Thrones if you really wanted to, but...
I
We
can't
gotta
talk about
put
Game of Thrones. I'm sorry.
Spoiler warning.
And not that I don't watch it, because I would never admit to that.
I don't
But,
actually.
but yeah, I'm just not going to talk about Game of Thrones.
But that part where Daenerys was.
Damn! But them dragons, though. Ice dragons? So, yeah, no, I had a great time clam farming, and then I came home, and my dad was like, you gotta get a job,
I think
and
it's
you gotta
Super
go back
Duper.
to school. And I was like,
I can't read.
I kind of agree with you. I'll get a job and go to school. So I went back to another university. I went to West Georgia that time, and because my parents were like living just on the road from it, Northwest Georgia and shit.
Do that.
Had a good time there. Made a lot of friends. I actually did a little bit of clam farming again.
Really?
I dropped out and did some clam farming again, and
He's back at the clam farm again.
It's like, oh, we gotta get Drew away from
It's
these
like back
clams.
off the wagon or back on the wagon. He's back on that clam farm.
And no, but I think that the most important thing was after that I made a lot of good friends and met some really creative type people too while I was there, and I ended up making a movie. I dropped out of school and I made a feature film with one of them. Ended up using about all of our friend network there to help make this movie, and then some of I went back to Rome and we shot it all in Rome because Rome has this gorgeous like downtown and everything.
That's like the Lloyd Kaufman school of
Yes,
film.
100%.
It's like take the money you would have spent at film school, just make a movie.
Oh, it gets it's so ridiculous actually. Like I went to like the local pizza / deli, downtown deli, where like one of my soccer playing high school mates, his dad owned it, and his name's Schroeder's. If you're ever in Rome, definitely go to Schroeder's Deli.
Oh.
And they let me like, I was using it as like a production office, like sitting down where everyone else was like drinking beer and eating pizza, but I'm like meeting with prospective actors and
Nice.
and crew for hire. You know, in the middle of basically all of the Rumlow Theater like comes to see me, and now we also ended up using like this other office downtown. We had a great sponsor at the time, Icon Theater. Actually, they all banded together and they gave us this awesome little office to do full, because we need something more professional than casting out of a restaurant.
Right.
But more importantly, I actually trained our crew in the back of this restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And we took anybody and everybody, like basically like people that would like ended up getting like arrested or DUIs, like dropping out of the show. Like every day we'd have like one less guy show up to set. It's like, what happened to Randy? It's like, oh, Randy went to jail. I was like, all right, I'm I guess I'll boom op today.
Typical Randy.
So like, there's like pictures of me like actually boom operating while directing this movie, and
So imagine you like holding it, but you also have like that megaphone with like the jodhpurs and.
Instead of the Joshpers, I had this one pair of Diadora soccer shorts that I wore every day that became known as my special
I
shorts.
should have stopped that one.
My director
boy.
shorts, I still have them. I actually have a lot of special pairs of shorts. I actually still later on, which when Corey and I kind of met, we made that VHS horror movie together, and I was. I wore.
It wasn't just you and me. It was.
No. There was a lot. We'll get to that part. There's a lot of our friends that came together.
I was much more tangentially
Yes.
associated with that than you were.
But yeah.
But
so-
I did almost get the role that you were.
Oh really?
Yeah. Did you know that? That I was like apparently this close to
I don't
getting
think
it.
this is the time
And
to
he
talk
never
about that.
forgave
Corey.
you for it.
So I'm confronting you
never
here
gave-
and now.
On camera.
Actually, I don't know how close it was, but I definitely like.
Drop down the banner.
We're going acting off right now.
Well, that was.
Head to head.
It's funny that you did that because the I ended up getting it also not necessarily. I wasn't the first pick either because
No.
there was like that day. I'll never forget that day. So we're just gonna skip in time.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
I'm in
whatever.
the auditions now. For,
Tarantino. We'll go back and forth in time.
Exactly. So we're at like Studio Outpost 3.0 era, which is a co-op of filmmakers, run by filmmakers in
was
East Atlanta
3.0?
Village.
Oh,
That was
damn.
3.0. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. 2.0 was actually down the street from here, on Rogers Street.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And 1.0 was actually at, like, I think like Michael McReynolds' like apartment or a house or whatever at the time. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I guess that sounds.
But 2.0 was on Rogers Street, right around the corner from here. 3.0, we rented that giant thing in East Atlanta Village.
Such a great location. I miss
I
it.
love it. And then, but no, I was working on a movie set, and that day, and Bruckner was casting out of our co-op, but I was like working on a set with like Michael McReynolds that day. We were like on this
Oh, man.
actually a very very influential
So
movie set.
coordinated.
It wasn't a great movie. It was
I feel
called.
like I'm playing
I'm not
against,
even gonna go into it. It doesn't matter. I met a really
Harlem
good person,
Globetrotters here
a
or
props
some
master
shit.
that would later on be instrumental in like putting me on bigger shows that would help me end up working with AMC and Netflix, like huge shows. But like, see, that's why you should always. Well, you shouldn't always say yes. Never mind. I don't have anything to say about that.
Be open to things, not necessarily say yes to everything.
Don't
but
always say yes. No, no is the second best answer, and yeah, I mean, just be. I don't know. I don't have any wisdom yet, so
that's fine.
Let's get
Let
back
the
to
wisdom come organically.
Sure. Let's talk about how I fucked up. So,
That's what not to do.
That is exactly where wisdom comes from, though.
true.
It's
Yeah,
fucking up.
I got this muscle now, this reflex to tell you, don't do this fucking stupid thing I did. So, no, I was.
That must be nice.
Oh yeah. Just gotta fuck up a couple more times. You got it. No, I was like on this movie set, and I came back that day, and I had this nasty, like I'm talking like giant, ultra porn mustache.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I was texting Bruckner, and I was like, bro, it's my life dream. You gotta let me try out for this shit. Come on, dude. It's like, come on, you have no
For
idea.
the porno?
You have no idea what's gonna happen. Well, that's the thing is, at the time, we didn't know what the project was called. We just kept calling it horror porn. And
Right, yeah.
I was like, bro,
Sex
you don't
tape or
understand. Like,
whatever.
this could be such a big deal. You have no idea. Like, bro, you gotta give me one shot. This could be my one shot, bro. And it's like, and I'm not. I mean, I was just like the worst texts, and it was like, I think I was about to go back out to set for this other movie, and you could just tell I was just blowing his phone up, and I was in the lobby of my own building, you know, and he's in there in the casting room. He just fucking opens the door. He's like, get the fuck in here. Shut up.
Good
Just
job,
like
Lawrence.
grabs me, pulls me in there, and hands me a script. And Linda Burns was just like sitting there, just like, God damn it.
You want to jump back on this?
She's like, why is Drew in this?
Now,
movie?
You got a beer.
Yeah, I got there. I'm
I'll
doing it.
keep.
Yeah.
I'll keep going.
We can also switch games anytime. But anyways,
That's true.
everyone's just like, why is
But
this?
we're
Rent a
doing
photo?
so well at Rocket
Yeah,
League.
you guys
I
are
got 2 goals.
this
That's all I'm
orange
saying.
team though. But they like there's these real actors in there, and I was having to. I ruined this guy's audition so bad. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, they gave me the script, and he'd been reading it. He was warm, you know. Like I got it cold, And this is the most awful part. Like, this guy was reading this part, and I was actually playing the older, like, super bro that was Mike Donlin. Like, I was being that guy.
Doing that.
Yeah, because they were
Okay.
like, because Dave just goes, all right, shut up, Drew. Literally pulls me in there, like, hands me a script and goes, Drew's in a fraternity. He could be a douchebag. And he, like made me, like, talk to this guy. And it's like,
He's a real piece of shit.
yeah, this guy's a fucking jack off. Let's, like, just be yourself, Drew. So I'm just like, so I just started being myself to this guy. And, which is kind of eerie because he's also, like, short, brown-headed, dorky-looking dude. But I got this big porn stash, so I could boss him around. And then the last second, you could just tell, like, this guy was just killing his role, right? And I was butchering mine. So it just made his performance look awful. Like, I was just taking him down with me. And you could just tell he was just getting so mad. And last minute, like, almost it's kind of like, whoa, is this a hockey puck?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hockey
different
moves a little
mode.
easier. It doesn't bounce around as much.
And it's sort of like a condolence.
They're noobs.
I mean, I mean,
But who doesn't love hockey?
or just like a making this guy feel better. He's just like, all right, you guys just switch roles, and I ended up switching to the role that ended up winning. You know, not an actor.
The one that he was reading.
The one who's reading. I was just messing around, and I switched the role, and then I get a call that night, and David Bruckner goes, so how much does it take? How much does it take to shave that mustache off? And I was like, I mean, what are you trying to say? And he's like, I think I need you to play this part. I was like, do I have to show my dick on camera?
Do I get to show my dick on camera?
Yeah.
Not also your dream?
And he goes, that's negotiable. And I was just like, I'm in.
This was for VHS?
Yeah.
Now, which part was that again? I only saw that like once or twice.
Clearly you didn't see the dick scene.
I didn't remember the dick scene. I didn't remember the swinging dick.
No, it's funny.
This is a recurring theme on Terminus and Friends. We've actually touched on this scene multiple times with multiple guests.
Well, that scene, the scene that we talked about before was the scene where Hannah rips off the guy's dick, and that wasn't Drew's character's dick.
No,
that was a different.
I keep my junk.
Yeah, you keep your dick throughout the whole movie.
Dude, you don't even know this, but Hannah's character probably takes me back to the nest, and we probably have a good life together.
Yeah.
Like, there should be a sequel where I'm just like a proud alien baby daddy.
Yeah.
Just being like, hey, stay at home with my succubus kids.
She seemed nice enough. Like most of the stuff she did was like reactionary.
Right.
It was when people were fucking with her. That's when she like tore the dicks off.
I learned from it. Like, I had a rare opportunity to learn. Mm-hmm. And I was forced into that position. And
Forced?
Yeah. I didn't want to do it. So she gave me a second chance, but also a family, you know?
Right, yeah.
And I'm really mad that wasn't the sequel.
It's like it's the subtext though. I feel like it's there.
It's in the DVD extras.
Well,
yeah.
if you think about it,
you and Hannah just need to get together and make a sequel on your
so
own.
there's actually a happy ending if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because she spares me, you know?
I thought she was supposed to be more of like a vampire thing.
She's like a
Succubus style,
demon. Yeah. It's not clearly defined.
Or could we say best friend, relationship, lover?
You don't like to put labels on things, you know?
I don't know. What's funny is that, like Hannah and I are actually friends in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But, at the time we were just making this awful, like, scenario come together. It ended up actually, that was actually an awesome filmmaking scenario. I mean, I was like,
did you guys know each
pretty
other
brutal.
before then, or is that kind of where you met?
Oh, just very briefly. I think she was just starting to date Josh Wilcox, who she married recently, or about a year ago, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy I became a professional rickshaw driver with, FYI. See how it's all blending together.
Well, that doesn't surprise me that at all, knowing Josh.
So, but yeah, I mean, that was an interesting dive into the actor's world, but But I shot that. The only reason I wasn't cast to act, and probably for the same reason you and I were both considered was like that we both had like filmmaking experience.
Yeah.
So we were like, these guys can shoot a camera and be themselves.
So I think
We can
Plus
use
they're
them as
fucking
crew
dorks.
as well.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
so.
Don't
Bruckner's,
never tell the union.
so Bruckner said to you, "Can you shave the mustache?" And he said to me, "Can you lose 20 pounds?" So I
Really?
think that might have been.
Damn.
I think his
you had
concern.
8 days.
I know, right?
How much meth were you gonna do?
A lot. No, I think
As much as it takes.
his concern was he wanted to use the camera, like he wanted to be the POV sometimes and like run the camera. So the arm had to match, and I think our arms didn't look exactly close enough.
Oh.
I think that was the biggest thing, from what I understand, because I did quite a few readings with Hannah and other people auditioning.
Really?
Yeah. We need to have Bruckner on sometime. He didn't respond to me.
Oh yeah.
He's like super.
Well,
he's like big shot now.
Yeah, man. I mean, good,
don't even fucking talk to me.
yeah, good
anymore.
luck, man. I mean, he's like, Corey, who?
Right?
Dude, I'll text him right now. He'll just be like, new number, who dis?
Hey, look, you're Team Orange and you won.
Hey!
You got
Yeah,
one center ball.
He was in town last weekend. I was like, Bruckner, bro, my bro. And he was like, bruh? And that was it. New number, who dis? Anyways, no, that's interesting. I mean, I guess that would make sense because he was like, he needed someone our size that was funny because we were supposed to be the funny, awkward dude.
Also, Linda Burns. I remember Linda Burns saying like, that was so fucking awkward."
Who, from my read or your
for
read?
me,
Okay.
during my audition.
Oh,
Like,
because you
looking-
just made that guy feel really weird or something?
No, because I think it was when it was me and Hannah,
Oh,
and I think that was
okay.
the first time I'd met Hannah too, and she was like full on in character. I think I talked about this on the stream with Hannah, but like she was full on in character, so I was like just didn't know exactly what to do because she was doing her creepy eye like staring
The
thing.
rink
Oh,
was
man.
icy. And
I
the
did not
car
get any of
slid.
that. All I
Yeah.
got
I
was
didn't realize
poor
that
guy whose career I
car
ruined.
was
He probably
gonna
quit
slide.
acting that year.
He went
He's
on
like-
to be.
He's like, you're right, Dad. I should never have done this. And then he became a clam farmer.
Whoa, role reversal.
Damn. I'm gonna go fucking kill that
That's how
guy.
all of the stories end actually.
It's like a Freaky Friday.
You can't take my
I
clam
only got the
farm.
assist. Sally for Life 420.
Woo woo.
Shout out.
Hey, what's 420 mean?
Veteran.
What does 420 mean?
Hitler's
Like,
birthday.
Oh, okay.
Everyone who celebrates 420 is actually a Nazi.
Whoa. You guys ever
I
played
have,
Secret
very
Hitler?
quickly.
no, well, you said
Secret
you
Hitler?
played that a bunch, right?
Oh, I love Secret Hitler.
It is
Yeah,
a fabulous board game.
It's a little shouty. It's a little shouty depending on who you play with.
No,
but,
you're Hitler.
No, it's I mean, it's always
I
awful
played
shouty.
a lot of Werewolf first.
Okay,
and then my
so-
friend got.
Yeah, there's a Rick and Morty version too, by the way.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have that. But I still haven't played it, but I have.
Well, you
it's
have
like
to
a
now.
card game
It's official
version.
now.
Oh yeah,
We're playing it.
yeah. We need to do. We should have like a board
Bring
game
it over.
night.
I'll bring the team over. It'll be great. Okay.
My
So let's
first
back
choice
it
in
up.
gaming is actually like board games and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
You're a
he
tabletop
plays,
guy?
like-
I
He
am
plays
a tabletop.
Yeah,
You
you
a
guy.
cardboard crack?
Cardboard crack.
Yeah, you play the X-wing
Yep.
miniature game.
This is the first year in maybe a decade that I didn't make it down to the
I'll come back.
cardboard crack haven at DragonCon.
Oh really? Did
Yeah.
you? But you made it to Dragon Con.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I just didn't have it in me.
It was actually pretty cool in this year.
Roll it.
Oh
Sorry.
nice.
This is her first year, right?
Yeah, I did pretty much.
Dude, did y'all see the
Sorry, buddy.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
so good. They had a bunch of like Japanese arcade games in the game in like that
Yeah,
the
those
board
were
game
really
area.
fun.
That was pretty
actually.
cool.
Damn.
Bunch
No,
of
my
like
favorite
board
was
games.
they had night fights. They had like combat with swords and hammers and stuff.
I mean LARP?
no, it was like with metal. It was like full contact.
I
It
didn't
was
see- I-
insane.
I'd heard about
Oh,
It was
that.
in
yeah.
Sheridan.
I got a good one though.
Oh, I had boost this whole time.
You guys ever been to Gen Con?
I've never been to Gen Con. I've heard that's like
Okay.
OG
Oh, it's wonderful.
RP, at least like RPG.
So you guys had a previous guest on, the infamous
Oh,
Molly Coffee.
no.
Damn, you could have
Nice.
saved that.
I know.
yeah. Molly
um,
was 2 weeks ago.
So Molly made this movie called Magic the Gathering the Musical.
I watched that actually after she was on. That was pretty cute.
And I got tied up in it a little bit later to do final post on it. And
I remember.
we ended up becoming like the headliner of Gen Con Film Festival.
Really?
So, yeah, so they comped us all of our admission fees and all these things like that. And it was like, we found like this hilariously cheap travel package. So,
Oh, my teammate blocked me. Oh, there we go.
I mean, at that point in my life, I don't know, I think I was like, it's pretty lost again in ways. So, Molly's like, I think I just need you to come.
I can hear the classic rock playing in the background to all of your whimsical stories.
And getting the let out. So, like, Molly and I go to Gen Con, and we have a couple of mutual friends with us. I mean, long story short, there's this thing called True Dungeon, I think is what it's called.
True Dungeon.
True
I've never heard of
Dungeon.
that.
Yeah. So basically, it's like full on, like, oh my god, get in there! No! Yes!
There it is.
It's a high end. I'm talking like high end LARPing.
High-end LARPing.
Like, they've built the castle
Oh, nice.
and they facilitate like the drafting process. You get your character, and you're like a party of 12, and each room is a different dungeon. There's
Oh
like
my
a
God.
puzzle.
Damn.
You have to fight some people.
Where do I sign up? Gen
this-
Con?
And it's at Gen Con. And so, and I don't know if it's anywhere else. Maybe they've expanded it. But regardless, it's sold out before you get there, right? But I'm like hell bent on this. It's like I've been playing like board games for 2 days, drinking and playing board games for 2 days in Indianapolis. What else are you gonna do? So here I am, and
Yeah, fuck that city.
I go there, and there's 2 castles. One left, actually, there's a castle on the left, and then, I mean, this is like a beautifully built out, like, it's like a movie set, you know?
Yeah.
Very extensive. It's like 12 dungeons per one. And I'm like, hey, I really want to do this. And they're like, well, did you order? I was like, no. It's like, well, you're not doing it. I was like, so it's like that, huh? It's like, yeah, it's sold out. Like, that's the whole point. Like, people have been waiting all year for this. I was like, okay. But what happens when someone doesn't show up? And they're like, just wait in that bar. I said, there's a bar in the castle? And
It's a tavern, right?
it was a bar.
Oh, nice.
It was full on bar. Yeah, it was a full castle bar.
You couldn't get a winch there? You can...
No, they had like
Sally!
Glenn Levitt and stuff like that. So I went in there and I was like, I'll have scotch at the castle. And and I was determined. They said, we will get you in if someone doesn't show up. So I just said, I started playing board games at that moment. So I was like, either I'm just going to get wasted and play this game, or just get wasted and go play other games.
Win-win.
Anyways,
Yeah.
they came and grabbed me like 2.5 hours into waiting.
Oh my God.
And
I don't think I'd do it.
shock face. I'm pretty drunk.
Yeah, of course.
And I go in. And everyone, I'm like the last guy. Remember, like the whole team has been seated. And they've like pretty much already built all their character classes out.
Oh.
And I'm like that guy, right? Now here's the deal. I'm kind of nervous, and I'm also kind of like
Yeah, dude.
kind of lit. So I'm walking, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to ruin these nerds like awesome game. So I'm like, but I don't really know how to contain it. So I like try to like bolster myself, and I walk in there. It doesn't really work, but they don't think I'm drunk. They think that I have like a severe, like weird level of like, this guy cannot socialize.
Oh, okay.
It's like he's on the spectrum.
Yeah, beyond,
Which-
like off the spectrum.
Which
It's just,
shouldn't be that uncommon for
Correct.
something like that.
yeah, exactly. So
What are you
they
trying to say, Corey?
so they
I
try
mean,
to what
Yeah,
nerds?
calling
What?
it like I sees it, you know.
That's
So-
nerdist.
Oh, I'm sorry. Something with a lot of arbitrary rules doesn't attract people on the spectrum.
So here I am, and I am like,
Oh,
I'm that guy and that guy,
I
Right.
exploded.
and I'm paladin. I
Oh,
choose
nice.
paladin.
Of course,
You gotta be.
Paladin.
And
Now, did you get to suit up? Did they have like armor? for you to
so
wear,
we don't get to
or-
wear anything, but we get all these tokens and stuff like that, and like with different classes and characteristics. And And the cool thing about being a paladin is you can take damage from your bros.
If it's cool for the rest of the story, I'm going to imagine you're in a paladin costume.
Oh yeah, please, because it fits with the environment. I remember there's like a castle and shit. So there's I'm not gonna go through each dungeon, but let's just put it this way. I'm at that, when everyone goes to the bar and they're playing bar games, there's like that perfect level of drinking where like you're really good at the games.
I feel like darts is one of those games where you just
Exactly.
get in the zone.
And you nailed it. And that game where you like in the bar we like swing the little ring and it catches the hook, like all those bar games.
Yeah.
So I'm at the proper. I'm actually. Let me take that.
Oh my god! Wow.
OMG. I'm actually too far gone, so like they kind of coddle me for the first round. But we get into the second dungeon.
Switch gears.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
You should do some of your crazy jet stealing.
So we're playing a different game.
Yeah, but
They might as well switch over, I think, if you don't
'cause
mind.
We were doing so
No,
bad
I-
at Rocket League.
No, we were. Every single one of us was pretty bad,
Oh yeah.
I mean, that last game I had 3 goals.
Actually, Dylan did a
Yeah,
lot
I had a
better.
goal.
I'm pretty
and I blocked one. I've never played this game. I know it's like the most bought game on the internet.
You've never played
really?
Or the
Grand
world?
Theft Auto 5?
Have you
No.
played any of the Grand Theft
I
Auto?
played number
man.
3. That was the one that
That's
came out with
basically the same
PlayStation 2, right?
That was like that was the first 3D one.
Yeah,
It's
and it was
come a
dope.
long way.
Don't you just like beat up old people and take their shit
I mean, you can beat up whoever you want and take their shit.
so they can be young people?
I was gonna try to jump into the races because there are these stunt races that are really fun.
Did you ever finish that track? You were like working on a track
No,
for a
because
while.
I ended up playing one that was exactly the same as the one that I was trying to make. You can
Really?
make your own races in this, and
It's ridiculously versatile now. Like there's
yeah,
a lot of
it's like
different
a
things you can
full
do.
3D program almost, except
I remember really loving the in-game content, like listening to the radio and stuff.
Oh
the
yeah.
radio. Now I'm probably gonna turn it off so we don't get YouTube flagged because copyrighted music.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
a good
the
idea.
soundtrack in these is always good. It was funny, like 3
Oh, I
actually
played
was
Miami.
notorious for
Nice.
having.
I played that.
Yeah,
one.
that one was the first one with
Yeah.
the great soundtrack. 'Cause I
Yeah.
remember 3 had a terrible because they made their
Yeah.
own soundtrack.
It was pretty
for
bad. Yeah, no, 3 was. I mean, sorry, the Miami one was super solid.
Tommy Vassetti.
So
Oh, you can switch it back to.
I would love for you to steal a jet for me
I could do that.
because I don't really know how to steal one,
I could do that.
and then just let me fly it. Just let me fly it, bro. Just let me fly it around.
We have a jet on our single player level. But
I think that's my water. God bless
there are some sticks.
Oh shit! I lost my mic.
Oh no! How are we gonna hear you?
It's okay.
So when did you might have gotten over this earlier when you were talking about locations, but you're in where Magic Lantern used to be.
Magic Lantern's still there, actually.
There's still a company.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I wasn't
Yep.
sure what went
Yep.
down with that.
They've adapted to the times, bro. The times, man.
So they're just like a computer, like they just uploaded all their consciousnesses into a box to save office space? Or
Yeah,
That makes sense.
And I'm really, really killing it in that human-to-human interaction market. So we're a complementary pairs.
Not a whole lot of that left.
Nope, not in my field. I mean, I'm already fossilized. I still work in 2D. But you
Well,
guys,
you don't do all your editing in VR. What's wrong with you?
yeah, I
Grandpa?
virtual realistically edit.
We went with like a Spring Breakers kind of theme
Oh, yeah.
here with the character.
Our character is so weird
What?
looking.
That's awesome.
Oh, I went to go to my garage.
Can they see this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anything
Damn,
that's on
dude.
the thing is what people see.
Here, I'll show you how
I
beautiful
feel like
our character is. Hold on.
This character definitely squats.
Oh yeah.
Where is inventory?
Yeah.
No.
It's
No masks. Oh, do I have to go to a store or something? Stop.
no inventory.
Outfit.
Are you saying that the mask is advisable?
Probably.
Okay.
It's pretty janky.
Oh
I
man.
don't even see it on you.
Try inventory maybe, or would that just be
Accessories.
oh probably accessories. Yeah, there it is.
There we are.
Wow.
She's beautiful.
I like that paper bag though.
I mean,
Yeah, this is great.
She's got a sparkling personality.
and
A lot of guns,
and she
too.
can lift.
Where is
I mean,
the garage? I want my car.
So this is GTA 5.
online. Oh, here.
This is
it
the
is.
online.
And this is what people do.
And this is fun. And now it's all like there's a single player mode, but now like this is online, so there's like 12 or 16 other people or 15 other people. We got the GTR, we got the Sesto Elemento, Lamborghini.
It's a nice car.
Because we're ballers in video games, because we're broke in real life.
Isn't that how it goes?
Mm-hmm. We
Dude,
need video games.
I was gonna say that VR lifestyle, bro.
Mm-hmm. San Junipero.
Damn.
Upload our consciousness to the
Oh.
cloud.
Oh man. That's a great episode.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man.
The Black Mirror, San
That's a great
Junipero.
episode, though.
I love that one. Made
That's
me
like
cry.
that's the
Shit,
only
that's so
happy
good.
one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a happy Black Mirror?
Yeah.
It's bittersweet. I don't
bittersweet,
know, no
but
spoilers, but it is a little bittersweet at the end. But I think overall it's happy
Overall,
for sure.
it's not like the. I gotta turn this off.
Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
the first 2 episodes.
I can't
but
binge that
man, I
show.
can't
do
go
anymore.
call my
'Cause it was-
my friend from high school that I haven't talked to and talk
So
about
this is going to be my life in 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's just way too much. Whoa, you're going really fast. Hey, whoa, maybe you should slow down, bro.
You should do first person.
I don't. That would probably.
Good at first person.
No.
Oh,
Hey.
Aw.
Yeah, dude, you have to stop and give them your insurance information.
Oh,
not so, wait.
shit.
Can you do
Hold
that
on.
in this game?
Yeah, hold on. Let me
I
do
don't
it.
think you could
No,
even
yeah,
if you
that's the
want
thing.
to.
Hold on. Is he
That's
still
so
here?
boring.
Here, let's get him.
Hey,
Here's my insurance. Is it just gonna be like a
now
bat?
he's severely creeped out.
All right, someone named Zachalak said, "What up, Drew? You my brog."
What up, Zach?
Is my brog on the line?
Zachalak? Who's that? Who's Zachalak? Zachalak?
Is it Zachalak or Zachatag?
Spring break forever.
Zachalak.
All
Zachalak?
right. So, my brog.
Do you actually know a Zachalak?
No. I mean, I just have a lot of brogs. So,
Is that like a frog that's a good bro?
it's a bro dog.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, Crumber's a bro dog. Crumb dog. My bro dog. My bra.
Can I be a bro dog?
I think if we win a game together, be sure.
Oh yeah, we don't have.
Aw.
We're not. Technically,
Wait a
we don't
minute.
have any
Really?
If you
multiplayer.
steal me
controller?
a jet, we can. We're brogs for life.
Down. You have to steal a check.
Yeah, do that thing where you
I
break
am
into the army
enjoying
base.
watching this. This is like a super friendly. Oh god! This is a super friendly. See, I get really nervous as a passenger in a car. That probably says something about me. But more importantly, like watching you play this
Oh, there we go.
also makes me nervous. Dude, someone shot your car.
That was.
I think that was from hitting. That was from me hitting.
Did you
this
shoot your car?
Well, this is the car he stole from that lady, so I think he shot the window.
No,
when
is
he-
she okay? Did you take her to the
Yeah,
hospital?
she's fine. She's gonna make a full recovery.
Yeah, they have
God,
a lot of
it's the
cures
cops.
these days for shotgun to the face. You get on, yeah, wrong side. All right, so.
Thought we were in London.
Oh no, Billy the Savage killed bad little
You never
Griffey.
You never really went into your time abroad.
Oh, we'll get there. So I'm on the spectrum, and these guys, I feel so bad. And I'm a paladin,
Segways.
right?
Oh right.
So I'm in the second room of this castle, and so the way it goes is the way you conduct battle
Word.
in this game is they bring out the shuffleboard system, and you have to like slide a shuffle. You have to shuffle a shuffle
What?
across
that
the board,
shuffle?
and there's a creature, like an outline silhouette of the creature, with like a point system, and like
Weird.
crit hits are like like 100 points to the head,
Shuffleboard
like
D&D.
five points for the fingers,
Shuffle D.
and regardless, I'm at that perfect drunk where I can just destroy the shuffleboard system, and all of a sudden they look at me and they're like, "He's a savant."
Like you're like the Rain Man of shuffleboard.
Of shuffleboard. Because I can't interact because I keep saying like weird things. I'm like always touching the walls and just like, guys, we gotta try this thing. It's like trying to figure out the puzzles. It's like, no, Drew, stop. Just shuffle the board. And no shit, 8 dungeons in a row, I crushed every monster. and they started letting me call the shots when I walk in the room.
Oh man.
And I walk in this one room, and there's no shit. There's this
shit.
woman chained up in a genie costume.
Oh my god.
And like these it's like very, very, very like well put together set. So like there's like electrodes going up on the side. So she's like clearly powering the castle's electricity system.
Oh, nice.
Modern castle. And and the thing is, every time you walk into each room, they're like, the dungeon master of the room is just like, you walk in the room, you look to the right, there's a genie with electrodes going up and down. It's like a real DM dungeon master doing like their
Describing
job.
the thing that
yeah,
you're
exactly.
actually seeing.
But
I feel like that's a little
that's the funny
redundant
thing
in
is
this.
like, no, that is funny. But no, he's like, but he or she will be like, you see something out of the corner of your eye, a red brick out of place, something silly, you know what I mean? They give you clues. They're there to like, hey, assholes, you're drunk, go this way.
Right.
But these guys hit nothing. Just me. So they regardless, I walk in the room, the first thing out of my mouth is I go, kill the genie. and
Genie's final boss. Everybody knows that.
And no, we're like, yeah, we're not in the final boss yet, no, by any means. But the DM goes, perhaps you should rethink that. And I go, shoot first, ask questions later. Am I right? Kill the genie. And I'm like, we actually have. What's funny is like, we have the guy in our party that's like the tank / the heavy is actually the largest guy in our group. And I'm just like, heavy. And I just like, kill her. And just like walk off. So at this point I'm like commanding all the nerds. I'm like not, it probably came out like heavy, good.
Kill that shady.
And this heavy kind of like, he's like, he's like looking at all the other nerds. It's like, well, oh.
I got shot down.
He
Wait,
died trying to get you that jet.
Wait. Who shot you down?
The government? The government? Fucking government?
He just broke into an Air Force base
Thanks,
and saw
Obama.
that
Hey, bet you won't do it again.
jet. I've watched Dylan do this so many times.
Wait,
I
are
don't
you
know
using your
what
cell
you're
phone?
talking about. Yeah, I've got to dial my mechanic.
So, kill.
So you killed the genie.
So no,
killed the
so like the
Did you kill
DM's
the-
like, I really don't think you should do this, and we do it.
No one else saw that as a red flag.
Right. We kill the genie. Yeah, I mean, like, I can remember, like, the tank guy just kind of like looking back, and there's like, I don't know, should we do what he says? It's like, kill the genie. So we kill the genie, and like all hell breaks loose. The DM's like, the walls begin to shake. Maybe you shouldn't have killed that genie. I'm just like,
It was a load-bearing genie.
right. That's pretty good. And so, you know, Genie's dead. I mean, it's fine. We leave. I get a lot of bad looks. We make it to the next room.
So
and
you get bad looks from the people in your group?
No, from the DM.
Oh, okay.
And,
Well, yeah, fuck the DM.
Yeah, exactly. So the interesting thing here is that, oh, sweet! Dude, this is awesome. And you're going to land it perfectly?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
perfect.
Doesn't matter,
a
'cause you're going to
glove.
get that jet for me.
Real physics.
Yeah, you can nudge that car. So I go in there and I'm like, I go to the next room. This is the best part. It's like, this is where it all falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the next room, the next dungeon rather. Oh shit! And damn, your car has a gun.
No, I was drive-by.
Oh
Yeah, out the window.
And
That'd be cool if there was like a James
Yeah.
Bond style.
Blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
and this guy,
That's my gangster
yeah,
impression.
this
I know, I'm really scary.
This
Blah, blah.
this dude's just like, nope, shit. I'm sorry. This jet's fascinating. How are you gonna get out of here?
Try
Right.
not to get shut down.
Oh, are they already?
Usually it spawns a jet behind you, and that's what kills you, but...
Oh, I think you're scot-free.
I didn't even get a wanted level that time.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy, actually. Usually it's automatic 4 stars.
Oh wait, something's coming at you, right? Something's shooting at you?
Oh no,
No,
that's
it's
on
a
the
car
ground.
on the ground.
Oh, okay. I promise I'll
Gun.
finish the story.
Finish the story and I'll pass it
So
on.
wait,
Alright.
the genie, killing the genie wasn't the end of the adventure?
Oh no, we had like 5 more dungeons left, but the next room is the best part. It's so they wheel out the shuffleboard system.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss.
Uh-oh.
And the magic's gone.
Oh.
And
It was the
and
genie.
they turn on me.
Oh.
And I defeated this rock monster slowly but surely. And everyone was kind of like, "Man, what's wrong with Drew?"
But it wasn't a
And-
rock.
Well, it was actually made of like styrofoam, I think. But
Rock-
it looked very
rock
craggy
lobster?
and rocky. And the DM was like, "All right, anybody want to cast their last spells before moving on to the next dungeon?" And I was like, "I cast rye whiskey." And the
That's when they realized how drunk you
well,
were.
the DM looks at me and she goes, "Alas, no rye whiskey."
Oops.
And what?
Bro.
You didn't even let me fly.
I hit a tree.
Those trees are made
So-
of adamantium or something. It didn't even budge.
Probably gonna get sued by sharing this story.
By all means.
True Dungeon Cops are gonna show up at my house when I get home.
Well, they're not the assholes in the story.
Right? Yeah, just me ruining this. Oh God! Well, that guy has coffee.
My coffee
Wish you could
now.
like throw it at him. Take your fucking coffee.
Regardless,
Ooh.
it is determined that Drew Sawyer actually has his wits about him and is just a drunk jerkbag.
Oh.
The best part though is that after I asked the DM, after I tried to cast rye whiskey 3 times, the DM actually leaned over and said, "How do you know I have rye whiskey?"
Do you have like a flask or
No,
something?
no. They did not. They did not help me. But they were just like, maybe they had a flask somewhere. They were definitely not drinking. They were not going to help me
Right,
get
right.
more drunk in this game.
That's
but
so selfish of them.
I agree. And but regardless, it's like that's when the whole team was like, "Oh man, really? This guy? Oh man, we trusted you. You were supposed to be the chosen one." Yeah, exactly. And
Anytime any prequel references, we're well stocked in our prequel memes.
So they
I've actually got a
turned on
cut
me,
of the prequel. I've got a
Oh,
4
yeah.
hour and 20-minute long cut.
4 hour 20 minute.
Yeah.
Of all 3 prequel movies.
Oh, okay.
Just cut together. Shit's,
Is it good?
I like it. The people I've shown it to like it.
I think I watched
upstairs
the
on
first
on
2.
one of the
Is it
computers.
is it for comic effect?
No, I cut for story.
Oh, okay.
So I cut a lot of like the scenes, like because I did a lot of internal editing on a lot of the scenes, like
Yeah.
cutting out like certain lines and stuff, and then it was like after I did that, I cut out like whole scenes that I worked on just because it was like, go faster, movie.
Right. Yeah, a lot of it I wasn't even sure what you cut. Like there
wow.
like there was any.
Good. Yeah, I tried to be sneaky about it.
There's definitely things where it just like made this
Chinese
go
government
off
might be giving you a call.
Oh, is it?
What happened?
It's blowing. The paper was
Oh,
blowing.
okay.
We can actually turn that off.
Oh,
so
did you guys
it's
see
not
this?
blowing in the
Anyways,
mic.
No footprint you're making.
Oh yeah.
do they know this? They know that they
No.
do this?
No, you're breaking
Oh
the
no,
fourth
we can't do
wall.
it. No!
You're
Pay no attention.
Right now, and that's
Of the printout from IMDb.
Which was
I
up.
put more work into
No,
it
I'm just
than
kidding.
that.
I'm sorry. It always looks like I'm like shitting on you, but I'm not. I'm not trying to do that.
No, I am not shitting on you.
Because
So I
like reading the questions last
I
week.
s- I
It's like
started-
I put work into that. Don't make fun. It's like no, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, he's always really condescending when he reads any questions I prepare.
I'm making fun of myself, not
Kromer,
you.
you want to switch places with me? I gotta go get another beer. I gotta go.
I'll go get you one.
I don't think so.
I'm about to give you a fighter
You don't
jet.
even need
I do need one.
I got you.
You need this fighter jet.
You sure you don't want to switch with me?
Holy five.
Fighter jet.
I'm so
You can be my wingman anytime.
Kromer, could you just make that unlucky intern right there, that one that we can't really see off camera? Could you make them go get a beer?
hello?
Hey, my car's still
Here
here.
you go, unlucky intern that we can't see off camera.
The one.
Poor intern.
Oh, man, that poor intern. I'll be here the whole time.
God bless interns, you know.
Wink.
So, you're gonna get that jet for me?
He's doing it. Oh, wait.
Whoa!
What? No!
No, homing on. There we go.
Hey, I don't foolproof. You
Oh shit! Yeah, they're.
Come on, go. Scramble.
They're
go.
locking on. Yeah.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
Only had shaft. Oh, gun kill. Gun kill. I like how that first pick was perfect, and then I got cocky.
Yeah, and then you didn't hand the controller to me.
Yeah, sorry.
I like that part too.
Sorry, I was too excited.
How will you ever be his brog?
Yeah, that was your one shot,
Brog Charlie.
bro.
Oh.
Oh no!
Merely a bro.
No.
That's gonna be your biopic. Merely a bro.
Merely
the
a
Dylan
bro.
Bernstein story.
Unpack that for me.
I don't know.
Why just merely a bro? Dude, you can't just stop these guys. No, that guy's a family.
No, he doesn't.
I like how that one guy's like, there's a guy with a gun at me. I'm gonna honk my horn at him.
Not all of these cars are actually fast enough to make.
Oh God,
Damn.
I'm so nervous.
I don't understand.
You're not shooting enough. You're not shooting enough bullets at these people.
There we go.
No
Got
one
that
seems super concerned of this guy pointing a gun.
Oh, good lord.
On the side of the road.
Me.
Dude, you
Oh, went so far.
Dude, you
I just
killed
get this guy.
this person.
Let's get this one.
Dude, just pull him out.
Oh, the station wagon?
Oh,
Oh, I don't know if I can make this in the station wagon.
the worst part
Hold
is
on.
that you killed somebody.
Not with that attitude.
You killed that guy.
I can make it in the cop car.
Oh God.
Never take me alive, coppers.
Oh God. This is. I want to switch games now.
Is this like
Is this
stressing you
trigger?
out?
Are you triggered?
Yeah. This is.
Too violent?
This is very violent.
What is he? What is Grand Theft Auto?
Let's switch to Friday the 13th. That was a.
Oh yeah.
We don't have the PlayStation Network access. We'd have to buy
So I.
Wait, what? We did it last week.
I
Yeah,
am
I got
currently
it 2 days
playing.
ago.
Oh, it was a trial. Whoops.
What is this game? What are you talking about?
Oh, so we got a Friday the 13th game that basically. Oh no, no worries.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh, so close.
Cromer, thanks for letting the intern do some stuff around here.
Yeah, they really don't get enough practice.
Yeah, look, they can't afford here.
Yeah, their
No,
cores
actually,
need to work.
this is good. I read recently that you want to have this.
Want some head?
Yeah, because it has makes it easier to drink. I don't know, it's probably all bullshit, but makes it easier to drink.
where all the vitamins are.
Less bloated.
That keg is always foamy.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's really just bartenders propagating some bullshit. I don't know, but
you gotta let the beer breathe.
I like it. I don't care. It tastes like beer. So
So we've got
I've been
other
playing.
games.
Oh, other games.
Other games on the Xbox. We've got stuff on the.
Well, I've been playing this game that you don't have right
PlayStation.
now, obviously, because it wasn't on the list. But the only game that I'm actually currently playing right now is Player Unknown Battlegrounds.
Oh, I've been meaning to get that.
I haven't even heard of that. What's,
And I play it with my brogs,
oof.
Okay.
and at the office. And maybe if you get a copy, we'll talk about it.
All right,
we
all
can be Steam friends.
Oh.
And
that one of those
Do you
Steamy
ever,
games?
do you ever kick up CS:GO? You ever Counter Strike?
so I played like Counter Strike actually in the beta. That's all. I'm not even old, but like. But it was like, I'm a huge. Oh, whoa, dude, that's
have
your
a
car.
boot on
That's
it?
your old car, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's got a boot on it.
Oh wow.
Not cool.
You're double parked through that fence, dude.
Thanks for parking another jet here, and not cleaning up the
You
car.
think they'd lock them?
Yeah.
So.
Damn it, General, our planes keep getting stolen.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh, I think you. Oh, nice. Oh, there it's coming up on ya. Oh, snap.
Oh, that was awesome. All right, so you're gonna like hand the controller off.
Yeah, there you go. This one's throttle.
Am I
Bumpers are
about to fall out of the
rudder.
sky?
No,
you'll
you're
figure it
good.
out. Yeah, left stick is pitch and roll. A is weapons.
Oh.
B is switch weapons. Y will eject you, so don't press that one.
Oh shit.
If you click in the right stick, your gear will go down, and that'll slow you down a little bit, so you can do like slower passes.
Was that for like landing gear?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can press the little square button to change views if you want to go first person. I like the latter. It's the HUD. Heads up display. This guy here. Yeah, now you're like
Okay.
friggin' Tom Cruise.
All right, and shooting things is what button?
Hey.
Oh crap.
Oh, yeah, shoot. You want to blow up that
Shut
yacht.
that. Wait.
Oh, you're stuck in this jet wash.
Alright, cool.
How recently have y'all seen Top Gun? Because I feel like a
I
lot
have-
of these references
I don't
are
think-
just...
Oh!
I've actually never seen
Did someone shoot me?
Okay, well you...
I think someone shot me.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Who shot
no,
you?
but there are other players. They must have shot him down with the Stinger missile.
Yeah, since it's online.
I still fulfilled my end of the... Oh no, it was the NPC plane.
Oh, what?
Look, there it is.
Oh, man.
Oh man. See if
Hey,
you
look,
can...
are you still alive?
Yeah, you respawn wherever you die online.
Yeah,
On the
how do
beach?
you...
It might still aggro you, so it might still kill you.
Wait,
Ah, I'd
it's
like to
turning
see him
in-
try.
Do you have any heavy weapons?
I have no idea. Oops.
Hmm.
How do you...
I'll get you.
Take
Forgot
that
how
well.
this... Oh, wait.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't think we have anything heavy enough to
No.
shoot him
This
down.
is just like terrorist
Yeah.
training. We need to turn this off, guys.
Were you serious that you wanted to?
Terrorist.
Were you serious when you said you wanted to switch games? Because
Yeah, we've got other games on here.
all sorts of games.
And then we've got PlayStation
Well,
games. We've got...
I'm clearly I guess the point I was gonna make is I really like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds because it's like, oh my god, he did come after you, didn't he?
told you?
He turned back
I
around.
told
Ah,
you.
he dropped the bomb on you. Oh, that's so amazing.
Not cool.
I'm pretty sure you have. Oh god. What was
Oh,
that?
you made a friend.
Wait, is that
get in with
is that a
him.
homie? Father blessed. 18.
Oh,
Oh,
is he gonna kill you?
How do you get in?
His car.
There we go.
let's go together.
Go, 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 go.
This is great.
We gotta get out of here,
I
bro.
made a bud. How do you change weapons?
X, I believe. And
Oh, okay. Just like goes through it.
Wait, can you Oh god, this guy can't drive, clearly. Oh god,
wait,
he's-
is that jet still
yes.
following you?
Yeah, and he's pissed. He's like, wait, is there a jet after you?
He doesn't know.
Whoa, was that person trying to get in this car?
I think they were just like trying to avoid the jet bombing the. Yeah, this guy's just hanging out.
So I think he wants to like make out under the pier. I think that's what he's.
Under the boardwalk.
Is he?
Is he
No,
running?
yeah, he's doing hand. You can do like hand signals and
Oh, he's
stuff.
paused. How do you hand signal?
Select menu and then you click it to
Oh,
select
fuck.
which one.
Select menu? Oh no, wait.
Or yeah, it's not called select.
Oops.
He's like
the start
blink,
menu.
blink
How
twice
do you-
if you're in duress.
Up.
Oh no.
Like, do you need help to get out of here? Sweet.
Oop. Oop.
Oh.
Bro, he just left you.
Well,
All right.
I got his car
Sweet.
now.
Free car, bro. All right. Oh god,
Oh.
you're kidding
Aw.
me. Did he just die?
I think he had left or something. 'cause
Yeah,
it
but the
didn't have
model, the model gets like taken over by like just a random NPC.
Guys, I don't know. I think we should play a different game.
What?
I don't know.
No,
Oh
it's
god.
wholesome.
No, all these people are aliens. You're
Oh,
defending
okay.
the beach.
They're
Okay,
robots.
So
Yeah,
you're
it's body
saving.
snatchers.
Good. All right.
Yeah, they're totally non-human.
Oh god.
They're robots. I don't respect them.
Nor should
You're
you.
gonna drown.
Yeah.
Why is the car in the water?
I thought it was one of those amphibious ones.
Dude, you
That's
were.
why it's for it. It's for this
Luckily, you
occasion.
brought your swimsuit.
Yeah, just a regular
I
beachgoer
always
with
go
a ski
swimming
mask.
in a ski mask.
Like
It
some
keeps-
privacy is
it keeps
important
my
to me.
face from getting sunburnt.
Oh, you guys are gonna be walking around with red faces.
Sensitive skin. All right. Well, you're right. Now that you've, but wait, the robots. They're not. They don't care.
Well, they have biomechanical skin though.
Yeah, they're like it's like Westworld rules.
Yeah.
Whoa. You're just. I don't know. I think I'm pretty.
Kick I've ever
I'm pretty sure you're just a bully.
I mean, if you really want to get uncomfortable, you can go shoot up the strip club.
No.
Oh.
No,
No.
we don't want to take it.
No, I
Okay.
think we should switch games now.
How do you switch games?
I don't
with
want
this?
this to be on the internet about me.
You heard it here first, folks. Drew Sawyer encourages punching strippers.
All of the violent
don't.
scenes carried out in this video
Oh, God,
game was
someone's-
actually done by Trish.
This is virtual and also not okay.
Hold on,
Go back to the beach
I'm
and
pretty
go
sure
farm some clams. You
this
gotta
is-
go get the clam.
Oh, yeah, where's
harvest.
This is we're we're like helping. Oh, whoa.
Oh, someone's shooting me.
We're starting some. This is how new
we
laws
wanted to
get
jump.
enacted.
Let's jump into the stunt races.
Whoa.
We wanted to jump
Okay,
into the
here
stunt
you go.
races.
I feel like it was a very ineffective jump. Oh my god.
Hold on, I just kind of.
Why would this cop ever just... No. Oh my god. Oh no. No, I don't want to play this game.
Man, this is like messing you up.
Oh
Nah,
damn.
it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh, yeah, let's the stunt race is a little
Yeah,
less.
we'll go race. We'll
Hey,
go
let's race some...
people.
Yeah, let's race some cars. And then go murder innocent people. But I need to get the car rage
There's
out
no
first.
such thing as innocence. They're all guilty.
Because... Oh god. In a world where all robots are guilty. So
Is there a way to like quickly go to the stunt race, or do you have to go to like
pulling
a?
in. It's,
Oh, I
it's
see.
looking for a match.
I
We're looking
see.
for a match.
Populating lobby. I see
Sorry
it.
it was too violent for you guys.
how
Sorry, it
how
was-
often is this game played here?
This a little more used to be. Like when that guy Alex, the one who was really good at Rocket League.
R.I.P. Alex.
But we mostly just do the races or like play around. But, I mean, you know,
Didn't
it's
Alex
just
move to Spain?
Moved to Spain with his
moved to
wife
Spain.
in Catalonia.
They
so
don't have jobs there,
probably.
though. Why did he go there?
He's gonna
Exactly.
be a carpenter. He's got a sweet carpenter.
He's gonna make some jobs. Oh god, what's this?
I got pulled
that's-
into the.
Wait, what just happened?
He's about to do the stunt tracks.
All right.
Would
whatever.
you? Do you want to try this?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
There you go.
I'm so great
in
at this
there.
game. You know. You saw me and my
Right
jet
triggers
skills.
go, left stick
Okay.
is steer. That's all you need to know.
So
Prepare to get pitted by like 16 people.
what do I do? Start.
Right trigger is. You're not host. You just gotta wait on.
So I'm launching. Okay.
Yeah. it's-
So I was at my third school. I was which was Georgia State. I was considered. I didn't know this at the time.
Pick that car. Confirm on that one. That's a good car.
I started editing fairly early, so it was a hobby of mine in high school. You know, like I said, I started the student news program, or whatever, and, or maybe I didn't start it, but I definitely ran it. Regardless, I made this movie. The movie was terrible. Some guy later saw the movie. He's just like, man, this kid can edit. Maybe he can help me with my freelance work. So I started doing a lot of spots and promos. God, I need the mask back on. I really want the bag. Although that guy, come on. Anyways, so
Why so
my
serious?
freelance editing career started at age 20. When most people are kind of rounding to finish, about to graduate college, this is my third university, Georgia State, and
So you were only 20 by the time you're at your third university?
This is gonna be a good race.
I think, isn't that normal? Like junior year, most people are 20.
It's gonna be a great race.
I guess so. Yeah.
Trigger.
Okay, so I'm 20, and I think we talked about him earlier. Michael McReynolds is just like, hey man, you want to, hey bro, this is all my thoughts. Hey man, I was thinking about like, let's just go skiing in Switzerland. I've never been to Switzerland to ski before. Maybe when you haven't been to skiing in Switzerland, you should come with me. And I'm like, all right.
And how'd you know him?
Well, I was already very active in the indie film team here in town. They just made the movie The Signal. I just made my feature film, so people kind of knew me as the guy who made the worst feature film. And I mean,
What movie? What was it? What was
It
yours
was a
called?
feature film called Freelance. It was a comedy, dark southern comedy actually. But yeah, I mean, everyone's still riding on that that signal high. Everyone's like, yeah, bro. We made
There's
it.
a wall there.
Just
Wait, I can fly back, right? I can fly back.
Hold Y to respawn.
Oh my
Or you
god.
can just wait till you
Wrong.
hit the
That's
ground.
definitely the wrong way.
Okay. Really? So
I think you took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
So I, regardless, I'm involved in this. Actually, there's this great organization back then called Dailies, being run out of Push Theater, Workshop Theater, and
You're about to hit another one of those
oh,
walls.
I'm totally about to.
Nice.
Oh, you missed the checkpoint though.
Oh, dude.
Well, that's the sweet jump, but you missed
Nah.
the checkpoint.
See how I landed that shit?
Oh, you have to hit the checkpoint before you can.
Yeah.
Whoops.
But why do they put that ramp there?
to mess with people, I guess.
Anyways,
Meh.
so I kind of got involved with all the what was the indie film scene at the time, which would later on create the Studio Outpost.
Mm-hmm.
And but Michael McReynolds, you know, he had like agreed to help color correct my feature. Ended up meeting John Peterson over at Cinefilm at the time, who then later became my partner at Moonshine Post. And he did a remarkable thing, which we still do today at Moonshine, which was, you know, he talked to the higher ups and just like, yeah, this kid's got a cool movie, but more importantly, he's making stuff. He's the future, blah blah. Nah, I'm certainly not the future. But,
A future.
And I had a future.
Maybe not the future, but a future.
I had some future in me, and he.
This kid's made a solid future.
Yeah, Jack, look at this.
24 karat.
Watch him on the screen. Does it look like future to you, Bill? Oh, smell that future. So it's like, come on, we're gonna color this guy's film for
You're about
like.
to fall in the water.
Hey, I'm coming out of this water. Oh shit. Regardless, he gave a kid a chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, 8 years later, we're partners. You know, it worked out for both of us, and he really inspired me and helped me really get my career going. But regardless, Michael McReynolds took me to Switzerland for his birthday. Well, actually, I paid my own way, but he invited me to go to Switzerland and go skiing with him. And I don't know why. Seeing as how I'm from like North Georgia / Alabama, I was a decent skier, and we went to Berlin on a whim for about 3 days, and I immediately said, "Oh, this is the coolest place I've ever been in my entire life." And I came home, and remember how I told you this is a theme.
Mm-hmm.
I sold my first editing little business. I quit school, and I moved there. And my parents were like. Like,
Is this like the clam thing?
yeah, it's like, should
Bro, come on.
I told you to lock him up, David. And they, anyways, I go. Can't really stop me at this point. And,
DNF.
Distinguished networking filmmakers.
so anyways, I moved to Berlin, and then I got kicked out again because of this,
You get kicked out of Berlin?
well, I ran out of visa. I just like
You
being
ran out of
dramatic.
visa.
Yeah.
You
So
didn't
then
do
I-
anything.
I come back to the States, and I go, I go to Georgia State, and I'm like, guys, you know, I like met this woman, and I had this like wonderful time there, and I was like, went to Georgia State, I was like, you guys gotta send me back, because they won't let me go unless I have like a work or an education visa, and like I'd already dropped out, you know, and my university professor looked at me, he's like,
Nate's bank account is good.
Drew, you're like the worst student we ever had. Like, quantifiably the worst. Like, you were allowed to be in the program because, like, well, I mean, let's just say it was good that you were there. But you were a terrible student. And I was like, oh, man, that makes me feel like shit.
Were you just not going to class, or like what made them say you were the worst student?
Well, I was
Exactly.
working full time, remember? So like I was constantly always, I would be like,
okay.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
teach, couldn't make class.
Had to
I
go farm
was-
those clams.
Yeah, bivalves. And
Bivalves.
yeah,
Oh, we should play some Valve
but
games.
but in all honesty, I was literally like freelance editing and like it was pretty interesting. But just I would actually leave class in the middle of a seminar and just be like to go fulfill some notes or whatever. And anyways, yes, no wonder I was doing so poorly. But they brought me. Anyways, my professor goes, well, there is this one program, but you'll never qualify. You don't have the grades and the academic aptitude. You're, whatever. Anyways.
No McFly has ever made it in the history of Hill. Okay.
Exactly. So, long story short, much to their chagrin, I got this call about 2 weeks before the guy was supposed to ship off. I was told definitively no, like straight up. And the program head was just like, well, Mr. Sawyer, our other 4 candidates cannot make it. Do you think you
It's
can
a running theme here.
Yours is a life of being there when the other person didn't show up.
Opportunity.
That's what like Woody Allen says. Like 90% of life is just showing up, being there.
Yeah. And he goes, "Do you think you can get your shit together and get on this plane? In a couple of weeks?" Or I was like, and be our ambassador. And I said, "Of course, but I'm going to Australia first." And I went to Australia. And then I showed up in Germany. But, I went to Australia.
Why would you go? Yeah,
And
why
then
did you go
I
to
went
Australia?
to India. And I met Josh Wilcox there. We drove this tuk-tuk for an entire month. Much like this virtual car race.
When you say you met him there, that wasn't the first time you had.
No. We agreed to meet there.
Oh, okay.
And to partake in this really crazy charity event where we drove a tuk-tuk 3,500 kilometers.
Okay, it's
From,
for
like-
charity. It's
yeah,
not like
yeah,
you
yeah.
got a job as a tuk-tuk driver.
No. That would be truly batshit crazy.
I was gonna say
But as if what we were doing wasn't batshit crazy enough.
it was only kind of bad shit.
Right,
crazy.
but there was a mission, and there was some kids, that needed some help, or some clean water, or whatever we did. And yeah, the funny thing is, I had actually been to India once before because I was helping shoot a documentary, so that really was for kind of good cause, and it was at the behest of Rice University, or Rice College, whatever, at Rice, and.
Mash that Y button.
Yeah.
With a friend, and for her, I think for her fellowship project. Regardless, that was a completely different trip than the one I was about to take on the tuk-tuk. We slept on the ground for like 3 weeks. I think we rented a total of like 3 hotel days, and that was just to like, I think because Josh got severely sick. It's like one point I was like, oh.
Typical Josh.
Well, no, he was eating like this shark. He ate this shark, and
Like you do.
just kidding. That's illegal. And but he ate something that just made him like lose his shit. And he
Literally?
Like when you
like
say loses shit.
yeah. There's actually a
Where'd
great
it go?
the worm. The German word for diarrhea is means throughfall. And he was experiencing some super throughfall and
What is the actual German word?
Durchfall.
Okay.
And so he was like, I mean, he just got super sick, and I remember we checked into that. But I mean, like the first place we stayed was like the middle of. I mean, we had like monsoon season lapping at our heels. We stayed in this like outcrop of rocks. We woke up, we realized we were in a leper colony, and this like.
A leper colony?
Yeah, right in the middle of it, and this like elephant was getting a bath by all these lepers, and we're just like, oh, this is some,
Wait, did you say an elephant is getting a bath by some lepers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
just want to make sure I heard
some
you
groundskeeper
right.
of the lepers or whatever. It was just this.
They keep-
I will
yeah.
not actually. It was a very, very, very magical trip. Learned a lot about humanity, and I'm not going to go too far into it, but there was a lot of life
Hopefully
lessons
didn't
learned.
get leprosy.
No, actually, I came out. I remember came out on top of leprosy, and
Showed that leprosy to his boss.
yeah, and I remember Josh was like on some like anti-malaria meds that were different than mine, and he was like having like horrific nightmares or something like that.
Oh yeah, this turns a bitch.
Maybe it was like
Out of there.
methylquine or something like that. Whatever. Regardless, it was a very enchanting road trip, and then I finally made it to Germany, and then
Sweet jump, dude.
the university
barrel.
system of Mainz took me on as a teaching assistant because that was the job. Like I was basically free labor sent over from America.
I did a little teaching assistant.
Well, you know the rub. It's like, oh great, look, the free labor's here. And so I'm sitting over there, but the thing is that I had come prepared. I brought some teaching material with me
Oh.
called New American Cinema. Which one of my basically Professor Dewberry over at Georgia State taught this pretty neat little class called New American Cinema. I guess part 1, and I really, really, really like the subject material.
Getting squirrely on you.
Oh shit!
Oh,
No!
Bastard.
Yellow's
I think
a motherfucker.
It's okay. right there.
I think I'm just gonna watch this game instead. Ugh.
Is
Wait
there
a
an
minute, that
e-brake?
guy's car is.
So what so you skied in Switzerland?
Oh yeah, that happened too.
You ski a lot?
Yeah, I think more than most Southern people.
Yeah, I tried a board. That's how I nicked my leg up a couple of years ago, rolling around in some powder.
Mm.
Not
And
even
you-
going down the mountain.
You still have a cast on though.
Well, I just got surgery for it.
Oh, good.
Like it was, I displaced a tendon.
Oh, good
And
lord.
yeah, and it just kind of rolled around in my foot for a couple of years, and then I finally got a doctor to nail that shit back down.
Oh, what?
That guy was not going the right way, right?
Hey, do you ever go up to Snowshoe?
Is that West Virginia?
Yeah.
I don't believe I've been there.
That's usually where I've never made it out to West Coast or Rockies, but oh, you almost made the
Oh.
pier there.
That would have been cool.
You got to brake before the turn.
What's
Scored.
brake again?
Left trigger or
Oh.
B if you want to do the handbrake.
I think that's. I think
Well,
B
no,
is
I
like.
think
they
the Rockies,
changed it.
for the record, are probably a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
But
Gotta get
Switzerland
out
was cool, and I did go back and do it again. But I can now definitely say that I've enjoyed Colorado more. But yeah, no, it's great. I'm sorry about your leg. I'm glad you got surgery though.
No, yeah, I'm glad to have finally had
When's
it
the
fixed.
when's the cast come off?
Oh, I got a couple months. I still got to do physical therapy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's gonna be
I
fun.
see what you're doing here. You think this is gonna make us brogs, but it's not. You're getting personal.
I stole you the jet. I got you the
Yeah,
jet.
that's true. That did
All right.
happen.
Yeah.
We all saw it. It's on tape.
I just wanted to talk about going down to our whole crew left.
Wait, is Crummer leaving?
Our
Crumb
producer. left. It's just us
Our
now.
This is the
Intern
part where the friends becomes friends.
This is Terminus and Friends After Hours.
Oh.
Is there a way to like me
This
just
couch folds out?
Can I wheel the kegerator in here?
Yeah. If only. Oh, hey,
got that
that's
turn
fine.
every
I
time.
got it.
I think that's one I can do.
All right. So the Germany thing was
Slow down.
pretty awesome.
okay.
My education got legitimized. I came back a completely different person. Got all this
Imagine.
crazy otherworld experience, multiple world experience. Honestly, after going to the third world,
Yeah, I
multiple
bet
third
India
worlds.
was a trip. That's such an old civilization too. Their whole.
Oh yeah, seeing it all, taking it all in at once at this point in their civilization is just crazy. And yeah, it was great. I learned a lot about myself. Learned a lot about this shape. Got a lot of perspective on things, and which ultimately probably taught me a lot of tolerance, a lot of patience. India definitely taught me a lot of patience, and also made me realize, oh shit, wait, where are those guys at in the map?
The guys flying through the air.
That segue.
Yeah.
Made me
Yeah, I
realize,
did-
oh shit.
Wait, well, yeah, I didn't really realize anything, but no, but I came home, and I guess the weird thing is now we'll catch back up where we kind of jumped to earlier. Is I came back home from Germany, and I've been making movies before I went all that stuff, and I kind of lost myself in Germany, and they kind of gave me this offer to stay and do the PhD program and all this stuff, and I came home to go to Dragon Con, and
Nice. Got your priorities.
yeah, man, and I wasn't gonna miss it, and I came home and I had a few months to think about it. And we made VHS. And I was like, no.
That was probably about the time I had met you.
Exactly. And you met me dude, you met me like 2 months fresh off the boat. Damn, that was a sweet move, bro.
Oh damn! You could have. Yeah.
Yeah, I messed up.
And 2 months fresh off the boat, and like, I knew right then and there, I was like, no, I want to make movies. I don't want to talk about movies. I want to make some more movies. I can do this.
Nice.
And it was very, very affirming. And so I made
So when you studied in Germany, you were studying film or
film theory
Nice.
and Germanistic, and
Like German expression.
well,
Or-
just German language and stuff, and then
I see.
and then believe it or not, actually some
Oh god.
English
Corey,
literature stuff, but
Hey.
and linguistics, but
Thanks for the push.
I came back. I was like, no, I really enjoyed making those movies, so I want to make movies again. And we made that one, and then I got asked to do a spec pilot that went on into a television series. So this kind of goes. This is stuff you should know.
Oh,
so this really is. This really is, you know, like you're saying about Woody Allen saying, it's just like, I was supposed to go back to Germany. And, I mean, I was due back. And I just phoned it in. And I was like, quit my next university.
So wait, did you?
So what I'm trying to say,
school again.
everybody,
Drop out.
just drop out. And if you can't drop out and stay dropped out, drop out
Get in
again.
on this.
4th time's the charm.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude. No,
So
okay.
wait, do you have a formal degree at this point, or have you always, or do you not want to say?
I have a formal degree.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird. They they very, very, very much legitimized my education, and it was actually the hardest thing I think I've done to date, though, was studying and conducting a graduate level of study in a foreign language that I had adult acquisitioned. And it's no small feat, so it kind of gives you a lot to think about when you see people like, you know, playing that game called Life.
What's that one? What are the
With
graphics
that-
good on that?
With that,
No, it's got the
in
little
a different
spinner, and you
language.
get the car, and you have little pegs in the car. And,
Oh, yeah. Bad boy
yeah. You can go to high school
Oh,
or
yeah.
not, or
God, there was a fabulous robot chicken about that game. It was very, very upsetting, actually.
fabulous robot chicken about a lot of things.
Yeah. But I came home and it's just like, great, I made another indie film.
Execute.
And that drug me back in, you know? And that spec pilot went straight into series, and I was kind of given this, you know, that was my second shot at doing editorial. Like, I'd already done it before for a couple of years as a freelancer, and I was like, they kind of gave me this opportunity. They're like, hey, this is a series, we want you to do post supervision, blah, blah. Who do you want to do your post through? And I was just like, me, motherfucker. I hate working with all these old people. Now, the funny thing is I actually don't. Like, I met so many mentors of mine during that pilot process that I love, that I would kill to work for and work with right now. Like, and Greg Crawford did the audio on my first pilot.
all that stuff with Fun World. I haven't even talked about Fun World.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see, we did all of that at the exact same time.
Yeah.
If you think that, and I was only home for like a short period of time before I was supposed to do back from Germany, so I was just like, I'm gonna produce this pilot. Dude, we did Slowdown.
Oh
We did
yeah,
Fun
Slow
World.
Down.
We did Slowdown. We did VHS, and that TV show, all in the same time.
Was that all? Yeah, I guess that was
It was
all the
all
same.
pretty much all at once. Yeah, and
Speaking of which, Russ Fick was here. He did like the bumpers for the Stuff You Should Know.
beautiful,
He
beautiful
was,
animation and slow, just like handmade stuff, gorgeous stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He came by just today for a meeting. We're producing like a stop motion thing.
He's killer, dude.
Yeah.
He's the best. That's great. Yeah, so like all those early, all of that stuff, all that indie stuff, and then all that like fucking around across the world, throw it all together, and I had the false confidence to make a business and make a run at it,
Yeah.
and then just straight up, dude, I was prepared. You know, I was like, I had this indie know-how, all these friends that we've been making our own stuff, and then the unthinkable happened. The alien mothership called LA landed in the backyard.
Oh right.
And
yeah, that was like right before I guess all of that really blew up. It was getting there.
it was happening.
It was happening, but yeah.
But we were just making our own stuff, and all of a sudden I kind of looked at it, I was like, oh shit, I'm ready for this.
Damn.
And
Right place, right time.
oh man, and I was ready. I mean, I made my own opportunities, but then that was the biggest opportunity of all. And I already started the business just on a whim, and to really facilitate these current endeavors, and then realized that next thing you know, I built
No contact.
a small army of long form storytelling, storytellers. And it was go time. And that was Moonshine. And flash forward 6 years later, and we've just, I mean, we survived our startup. We became debt free. We've taken on so many rookies and trained up to turn into super pros. We've done 7 series. We've done 8 features. We've, over 50 episodes. I mean, it's just been balls to the wall. And so now we've got, and now we're dabbling with the majors. So it's like the major networks, the major studios. It doesn't matter. And now I could say, 3 years ago it was like I realized how the game was played, and it really wasn't until kind of like this year when I realized how the game was won. And we're peer level now.
And
like,
what is that? How is the game won?
Whoa,
That's how the game's
Oh,
won.
no, I didn't land it.
Well, the game is won by creating responsibly or building a sustainable machine that creates responsibly even when others that you're working with do not. So regardless of what production you're on.
Yeah.
Now you want to always aim and find, good producers, good DPs, good above the line that want to make a quality product. But even if you can't, as long as you're still aiming to make a quality product with a good team, chances are it's going to work out. It's about knowing when to say no. I mean,
Yeah.
I said yes every single day for years and years and years, to the point where I could finally say, wait a minute, I said yes last time and I got burned so bad. But you have to. I mean, you have to say yes, and you have to learn. Whoa, do it again.
No, I don't think I fit too.
Boom. All right. But now we've reached this peer level that I'm like doing good work alongside my heroes. Working
That must
with
be
like,
really rewarding.
I never thought I'd be here, and I may not be here for long, but it can be done, and it's being done, and it's becoming the norm here in Georgia. And I think that's the cool. That's the coolness now. Like that's the phase 2. It's like, okay, great, bootstrapped, and maybe it's gonna work. Okay, great, it worked. Bootstrap again. Meet new players, learn from them, because I mean, I get to work with some of the greatest talent from LA and New York every day. But at the same time, every time we do that, my Georgia guys and girls, they watch, they learn. They're heavily attentive, and they're just trying to get as good as them. And on certain shows, they achieve it. So yeah, no, I mean, if I can say anything, quit school 4 times, because that's the magic number. Definitely got to go to Berlin, and then you just got to lose a lot, and you gotta get your ass kicked a lot, and you gotta fuck a lot of shit up, and then maybe if you're prepared,
The master
when the
has
right
failed more times than the apprentice has tried.
Correct.
Yeah.
I
mean-
he's the Joker and he's loco.
He's so crazy.
Is this a Batman game?
It can be
What do you mean?
if you
It's
want
like-
it to be.
It's a Batman game where you play everyone except Batman. You'll just play all the villains.
Wait, serious?
Well, I'm just kidding, because it's like
the
you're just basically a street
customization-
thug.
The customization is like so good you can make the Batmobile if you want. I guess kinda.
Boring.
We should probably wrap up.
Yeah.
I
what
think this is a
time
good
it?
time.
How
It's
long
almost
have we-
9.
What year is it?
Oh, is that the
Cool.
end of Twin Peaks?
Did you want?
Does anybody watch
What?
Twin Peaks?
I haven't watched.
I watched
Twin
like the
Peaks.
first season and I didn't really grab it. I
It's-
think we were talking about
It's a
this at your
challenging
pumpkin
show
carving.
to watch.
We should. I meant to shout out Christina on her pumpkin.
Oh, Christina had a lovely,
Did she leave?
lovely pumpkin. A pumpkin eating a hot dog, but the hot dog is very much alive.
Oh, what?
And apparently she's found this childhood comic strip that she used to draw for herself starring a pumpkin. Starring a hot dog.
Oh.
Apparently she forgot about it, and then she remembered it for the first time in like 18 years. yesterday or Sunday or something like that, and she's like, wait a minute. In the middle of like carving this pumpkin, she's like, I used to flesh all these like just starts like shaving away this pumpkin.
She comes to and it's just fully formed.
And she ended up winning the pumpkin carving contest, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty-
got scariest.
Oh, that's right.
Spookiest.
I
That's
dumped
scariest pumpkin.
all the water out of your scary pumpkin this
Is it
morning.
just a gelatinous blob now?
Well, no, it held up, but it was really scary to see it like this with
Like
like all
throw
this
up?
water vomit out of its mouth. And yeah, it's great. It's not gonna hold up very long now that it's all gross, but
I will have to say that was my favorite pumpkin carving contest because I won. I've never won one before.
because you got a superlative.
Yes.
Yeah, and now you know how all those kids feel playing Little League. That's why they all get those trophies.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I gave you a superlative, so you'll come back.
No.
Wait, you mean I didn't earn that?
Oh, fair and square. Yes, you did.
He's just saying that.
That's no. I mean, that's why we had 8 contestants and 8 superlatives. You know. So.
It's like
Everyone's
paper
a
plate
winner.
awards.
Yeah.
Oh, you
At
got
the
those
end of
paper plate
Terminus.
awards. God.
Everybody gets a paper plate award.
Oh God.
I don't remember what mine was.
Yours
This
was
is
the Clark
this is
Wolf
why
Award.
society's
Clark
in the
Wolf.
toilet because everybody's getting a trophy.
We didn't
I
have
was
Clark
the
Wolf
Zen
on
Master Award,
because you were cool under pressure.
apparently.
Are we calling this?
Yeah,
I think we
I
can.
Yeah.
think we're calling
I'm
this.
leaving.
What are, do
I
we
hope
have
you
Good
guys
any?
night, everybody.
Do we have? Oh, we should probably.
later.
No, wait. No, wait, Drew.
Wait, do you have something to plug?
The first
Do you have
walk
like a
off.
book you just wrote about clam farming?
No.
It's called Clams Ahoy.
Actually,
The
we had a-
Sawyer story.
we had a boat called Clam-A-Lot,
Yes.
and we also had one called Clam-Mania, because Clam-A-Lot got destroyed in Hurricane Days.
Oh wow. Are you like?
Yeah. Later on, we got another boat called Wild Thing.
So that's
All things
Tuesday,
still
everybody.
That's not a pun.
That's a Tuesday
Yeah, it was
stream.
definitely no clam play.
So you got anything? You got anything big coming up? You got anything you want to plug before you sign off, or?
No, I don't want to plug anything. I can just say, like, I'm really proud of my team right now. I'm really proud to be in Georgia. Just really excited to work with heroes, with great people. Really happy to be a part of this community. We're all hanging out together.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to be all sappy, but like, this is a good time to be in Atlanta.
For sure.
It's a good time to be a part of something, and I was a part of it before, and hopefully I'll be a part of it afterwards, but I love it. And I love it here. I love what we've all built together, and for the first time since I've been here, you know, besides with the Indies side, I can look across the movie set and I can see all of my friends and peers, like, in department head roles, in creative and producing, sometimes even directorial roles, in creative roles, making shit happen. And
Someone put a bounty on my head.
oh damn, $5,000
Oh,
isn't
you
a
stole
lot,
that
bro.
car.
Like that's like not a lot of money. Like
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't tell you, I wouldn't brag about it. Like,
Oh, sorry.
like don't like, say, hey, I got $5,000 bounty.
Yeah, just look like an idiot.
$10,000 still not a lot, but
I think that's the max bounty in this game. Is 10 grand.
that's still not a lot of money. I mean, like, what are they gonna do? Like, chastise you?
See, I've heard that 5 grand is like the minimum to actually get the job done. Because I heard a story of a woman who paid 2, and then they just ratted the woman out. So you got to go above 2 for them not to rat you out. Not that Terminus condones in any way hiring people to kill other
For
people.
educational purposes only.
Educational for Grand Theft Auto.
I thought we were gonna play a different game. Why did we go back to this violent game?
Well, we
I
got.
thought we were going to sign off.
Oh,
yeah, we're signing off
Oh.
now.
Not even.
You can't even see it. We're
Is it
just-
over now?
No, it's not over. We're still on
Oh.
camera.
Submissions
We-
are live.
Yeah, we need to.
We're
what's
at the Hilton.
we need the dates for.
Yeah, I went to Terminus once
Yeah.
or twice, and maybe it's twice. Yes, because I've only been around 2 times.
Yes.
Yeah,
2
technically
years
it's
old.
only,
And
yeah.
Oh,
it melts.
I've had the distinct privilege of meeting and discussing alongside of some incredible pros that make me look like a child, and I couldn't recommend it enough. And I'm excited, and I'm really excited for you guys growing this this interactive and creation community. This is super cool. That's one of the things to be excited about here in Atlanta.
Yeah, there's a lot of indie. There's a lot of game devs in town doing a lot of hackers, a lot of programmers.
That's why we're playing games.
Yep, he just put it together, folks.
That's how it all comes together.
Which where film and gaming intersects.
I still work in editing. I'm a dinosaur. And thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Terminus.
Submissions are live. We're in the Hilton next year. What are the dates?
I can't remember that. It's June.
It is June 15th through 16th. We're
June
also now
15th.
accepting games and films.
Yeah, submit your games.
Submit your games.
Or,
Submit your films.
TerminusEvent.com. Is there like a slash for submissions? Or it's just TerminusEvent.com. Go to TerminusEvent.com.
Terminus forever.
Submit your
Terminus
game
for
or
100
movie.
episodes.
If you have-
TerminusForever.com.
If you have trouble, you can message me. I'll walk you through it.
Just call us up.
call-
Call or text us.
Just call me on my cell phone.
Shoot me a message on Xbox Live. It's all. We'll figure it out.
Send a smoke signal.
No.
Carrier pigeon.
We can. Let's just do our standard wave bye until it cuts.
Just steal the jet for me one more time.
Bye everybody. Thanks for watching.
Steal the jet.